Well, hello, this is Denise Miller, your Leadership Lady Live, and we are back for week 3 of Dad Stories Month. In honor of Father's Day, we're telling the stories of how the father figures for leaders in today's marketplace influenced how they lead. And we're going to start off with Mary Barra, the CEO and chairman or chairwoman of General Motors. And she has been in that position since 2014. So she is in her 10th year of leading one of the world's largest automakers. Mary Barra's dad worked for the Pontiac Corporation for 39 years as a die maker. A die meaning the die that you stamp out different car parts with, not the die that you dye paint with. And he brought home parts. She remembers him bringing home different car parts to show her how they fit together. But before we go further with Mary Barra's story, I'd like to ask you to please remember to hit the thumbs up if you like the content that I'm sharing, or the heart, and to please subscribe, and to most of all, please share. There are people you know who I don't know who would really benefit from this content. Now, back to Mary Barra's father. He gave her an appreciation for detail and a great understanding for how the contribution of every team member helps to make the whole run, helps in the leader's role in making an organization run well. And as leaders, we must remember that, whether it's the cleaning person, the administrative person, the person from the mailroom, they may not have the PhD in engineering or the degree in humanities or social sciences. However, unless they do their jobs, we can't do our jobs as leaders. Our team's members can't do their jobs as team members. So it's important to respect everyone's humanity and to value them, not to just find them useful, but to value them. And I would like to ask also that you appreciate them and you let them know that they are valued, to let them know that they're important to the team. That is so, so, so imperative if you want to have a well-run organization. Everyone needs to understand that they matter. Now, we're going to move on to Tim Cook, who is currently the CEO of Apple. And his dad, Donald Cook, was a shipyard worker. And that's dear to my heart because that was pretty close to some of the work that my dad did. And Tim learned the value of humility from his father. He also learned the value of hard work from his father. And he then went on to recall how his father would come home from a hard day of work, and then he would make time to spend with the family and to do community service to others. His dad so mirrors my dad because my dad did the very same thing. He was very active politically in the community, and that was his service. Everybody knew him, and even when he retired, he was very active and instrumental in getting quality health care in the community that I grew up in. So Tim Cook's dad, Daniel Cook, had that value of hard work and community service. And if you are a team leader, I suggest strongly that you encourage your team members to spend time serving in the community. It helps to bond them to the community that they work in. It helps the community members understand that your organization or your team really cares about who they are. And it will also give your team members a real understanding of how others live. Now, before I go further, I'd like to remind you again to please share this video if you like the content, to please hit the thumbs up or the heart, and also to please share your dad stories with me in the comments. It doesn't have to be long, it can be short. You might just want to say what it is you learned from your dad that helps you now as a leader in 2 or 3 words. Take care, be well, and I look forward to seeing you for week 4 of Dad Stories.